Make my little concoction.
I'm waiting on you. I might as well eat Pringles.
Good. Eat, fat boy, eat.
Not really a fucking shock.
You know what's funny? I looked at myself in the mirror the other day and
Good. I'm glad you finally took a look in the mirror. Hope you put a shotgun under your chin and prayed a little.
I might as well have, because, man, I am like the pot calling the kettle black, bro.
It's never my place to tell anybody they're full of shit. But there it is.
I am not a slim boy.
Something about glass houses and stones, and you know
all
the
that
deal.
Kettles, black kettles. I don't know. All right, we ready?
No, I'm still eating chips.
God damn it! Welcome, everybody, to Mike and Dave Hit the Stage. I am Mike.
I am Dave.
I don't know how to do this without making you laugh anymore. I try every fucking thing.
I just laugh now because the way you say it, immediately my brain goes, and a very special Mike and Dave Hit the Stage. And you didn't, it was not melodramatic. It was not bad. My brain just immediately goes in.
Off the walls of, woo, we're having a great time.
Well, it is St. Patrick's Day. You're wearing green.
I am wearing green. I am drinking my Shanky's Whip. Look, made in Ireland. So, little alcohol on the fucking day. You know, why not live up to the fucking stereotype?
Well, it's after 5 o'clock. You're all right.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what 5 o'clock has to do with anything.
You've never heard the term "it's 5 o'clock somewhere"?
Oh, I have, and it doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't matter. I'm also part Irish.
There were days in my younger days. There were days I woke up and just had one.
Yeah, no, I'm just not.
Yeah, you don't drink. I know.
I'm not a drinker.
I know.
I have gotten up and had a complete meal.
You are an eater.
I am an eater.
Oh no.
You're good. It's gonna. Your video froze. It's still because you have a shit connection.
No, how? I got new internet, dude. The new internet is connected. Yes.
Yeah. Did they connect the new internet to your old shitty router?
Yeah. No. We got a new everything. We got new everything. They gave us new everything. They did. Everything.
No, I'm not saying they didn't, but I don't know. It still seems like your internet's a problem.
So, this is our annual Women in Music. This is 2024. This is bands that are either led by women or I have a couple that one that is an all-female band. I don't know about yours. I didn't do some of the research. I don't think, if I look at this quickly. Oh no, okay. I know one of your bands. I know one band that you put in. I don't know any of the other ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good, because two of these were discovery by me while researching, and I liked them so much, I wanted to include them.
You said that, and I think I know which two they are. Are they back to back with each other or no?
Yes.
Oh, they are. Then no. Then I don't. Well, okay. Then I do know which ones they are.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty easy to figure out which ones because it goes in order of how frequently I listen to them.
I kind of did the same a little bit.
I could tell,
but I went pretty heavy.
You did.
A lot of times I like to go. I like to go in a little bit of history, but this time I went mostly new, except for my first pick, which I guess we should get to now, right?
Yes.
My first pick is Sing Sing Death House by the Distillers.
Which is a long time band for you. They're a band you've liked for a long time, right?
Oh yeah. One of my favorite stories about listening to this band was I've known my sister-in-law forever, and I picked her up one time. And it's not this song; it's this album. Actually, it's a song off this album. We were driving to my girlfriend's house at the time because we were all hanging out, and one of the songs was on, and she was like, "Can you turn this off?" She goes, "What did she say? This is too punk rock for me." And I had to tell her that the singer is a woman, and she was shocked.
Can I throw a timeout on this?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I have several questions. You said my sister-in-law,
yes,
was driving you to your girlfriend's house.
I was driving.
Oh, you were driving to your girlfriend's house?
Yeah,
with your sister-in-law
with me. Yeah,
implying that you were married at the time and you were dating somebody else.
No. Okay, here's how it is.
Get your timeline right.
I've known my brothers. My brother married my wife's brother is married to a girl that I've known basically half my life.
Okay.
But we were friends before they got married. So we were hanging out, and I was going to my girlfriend's house at the time, not Mary Jane, and we were listening to this. I was listening to this album. She was not listening to it. She did not.
And it was too punk rock for her.
Oof! And then I told her, yeah, that's Brody Dolly, and that's a girl singing, and she was like, that is crazy. And I said,
not really.
Well, not this song so much. I just kicked my camera to fuck it up.
No, you're still fairly in focused. I don't know how you kicked your camera.
Because it's on a tripod, and I kicked the tripod.
You're a mess. You're an absolute mess.
Because if it was on my believe me,
you'd be looking up your nose. I know.
No. If it was on my my laptop, the back of my laptop flaps a little bit. Believe me, my son came up here the other day, and he like schooled me on half the shit, about these computers and stuff like that. My kid he's slowly surpassing me in technology, which makes me feel great. Yeah.
I like every once in a while my son tries to teach me something about a computer, and I go, "Yeah, I know." He goes, "How do you know?" I'm like, "Because I was there when this concept was invented, and I've been using it for about 5 years."
So, all right. So, what did you think? I know have I put the Distillers on?
I think you've put the previously? Distillers on at least once before. I've heard them before.
Right.
This is pretty good. I wouldn't say something I'd put in my collection.
Right. I didn't think so.
Interesting though. And definitely like this is a comment from my wife, and she goes, he does not know how to start off a list.
Why not? What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. She just said it's not the way to start a list.
Why not? All right, now I have a bone to pick with Jenny.
Yeah, good luck with that shit.
I know.
Razor totem psychopath I married.
Am I supposed to start with a ballad? What am I supposed to do?
No, okay, so Jenny and I have these arguments. Like, if you could reorder a series of songs, what would you put them in? And we'll pick like an album, and you just say, was it a perfect intro, midsection and end to an entire album,
right?
Or you'd say like live sets. This was a huge conversation I had when I was in Shadow. Like, what leads a show? Like, what song is the lead in?
It's and a lot of people just a song that catches you.
And this didn't do it.
Okay.
And I agree with her on this. It's just like, it's not how I would start a list. You have stuff on here that I would list as something to start with.
All right. I do this? Do I do this often? I usually think that I put a pretty good list together in the order they come in. You're a cunt.
I am a cunt. I'm glad you're using that for the women music.
Ooh, you're right.
Oh, you got me. You just realized you said it. You threw a C-bomb out.
I did.
You know what, though? It wasn't aimed at a woman.
No.
I use it. Don't say like you never use it. I use it all the time.
Oh, yeah, but I've never used it to a woman. No.
Makes one of us.
Look at your face.
Because I've used it.
How many times have you dropped a C-bomb?
Today?
Oh, okay.
Like 4? And I haven't left the house.
So, let's get back to this goddamn list. Brody recently has been going through some shit.
She's with Josh Homme, right?
Was.
And that's where
there is a big big legal battle going on for, unfortunately, the kids. They have 3 kids together, and listen, I'm not taking sides. I don't even know. I read both sides, and I have no idea what the fuck's going on. Nobody knows what's going on, really, except for them. But what it seems like on her side, it seems like he's holding them hostage. She hasn't been able to see them. Every time they have a set up date to have her see the kids, something comes up and it ends, and she goes on. She doesn't go on social media at all, a lot anymore. Like, she just went on a few days ago, and apparently another child meetup didn't happen. So it's rough, man. It's rough shit. And
that's got to be rough.
It's sad to see, because I don't think that the Distillers are doing anything right now, because she is in a bad place, I think.
Is that like a mental health bad place, or like a physical well-being bad place?
Well, no. Well, I think it's definitely a mental health thing now. I know I would be fucking flipping out if I couldn't see my kids. Yeah. But the thing is that not making any picking sides, I don't know who's right. She could be coming on and lying about the whole thing too. She could be shit talking him behind this. I have no idea. But it's just a shit situation, and it's
the situations
terrifying.
are rough.
It's terrifying really when you have kids and you think about it. If you were in that situation, it would tear me apart.
I think anybody with a heart would be torn to pieces.
But
I know people who've been driven to crazy shit over the custody of their children.
Right.
And nothing extreme. I mean, more depression than anything else.
Right. The last thing
I lost a very good friend to basically a custody battle that did not go his way.
Right. Oh, really?
Yeah. They had at the time he was 9. So he's got to be like 25 now, the kid.
The kid, okay.
Yeah, no. He was in his late 20s. I was in my early 20s. His girlfriend, they had broken up, and she was going to move down south with the child, and he was fighting for some sort of custody and lost all of it. Like, they were basically like, you have no, like, New York doesn't really do well with custody battles.
Yeah.
It doesn't really ever evenly match. So what ended up happening is he ended up not being able to see his son and got really into a dark place and ended up ending himself.
Yep.
And that was a very, very sad time for his family. He has a big family.
Obviously.
And I mean, none of them ever heard from the girl or the kid again.
Right. Oh, wow. That's nuts.
So, yeah.
I mean, we've seen it with I mean, it personally, I knew the guy. I met the guy a couple times, but that guy from what the hell is his name? Was he in Warpath?
I know who you're talking about. Mike had told me about him.
Right. Oh, well, Matt will get
Matt and Mike had told me those stories.
But yeah, he was in the band with Matt, and he did a terrible thing, and that was custody thing.
He lost his mind.
Yeah. And I'm not even going to say what he did, but can we get back to the funny? This
got real dark.
You know what, Jenny, you're right. I picked the wrong song to start this goddamn episode.
You really did. It's pretty bad.
I promise it. No, it doesn't. Shit,
it does not get better.
There's one more thing I have to talk about that's terrible.
Is it this band?
No, it's not this band. No. But yeah, this is my first pick, and I thought it was a good pick until Jenny suggested I did not do a good job, and
it's not a bad song. It's a bad first pick. It's like,
what is my first pick supposed to be? Let me make it better next time.
For your list, I would have led with Speed of Light, personally.
Okay, all right.
That's just me. That's my sensibilities. I picked what I thought was a perfect opener for my side.
Okay, which let's get to.
Which is Awakening by Unleash the Archers off the album Apex.
Okay. So
now, what did you think?
One of one of my favorite songs.
Really?
This was female Manowar. It was awesome.
I really thought you were going to tear this apart.
Nope. I got one that I dislike. No, it's not even. I don't dislike the song. I dislike a part of the song. But this really, you thought I was not going to like this?
I really did. I really thought you were like, ugh.
No, I thought this was
another noodly soloed.
It's not that bad. It's not that noodly, dude.
The fact that you had to say it's not that bad bothers me more than if you had said it sucks.
It's terrible. No,
if you had said this fucking sucks, I'd be like, all right, he just hates it.
No, I loved it. I really did. I thought it was not terribly annoying. What gets me about the noodly parts, that I complain about, is that there's so
much of it.
Is the word pretentious? Does that work? It's like it's like doing it for the sake of doing it. Because look what we could do. This, it started out that way and it went and it fit.
The fact that you said "look what I can do" immediately it makes me think of Mad TV.
What's that? I don't know. I know what that is, but I never watched Mad TV.
Look what I can do! He starts jumping like a moron.
Oh no, I never watched that. No, I have no idea.
Oh, it's terrible. Anyway,
but no, love this song. All right, who are these people?
So these guys are from Canada.
Okay,
you're gonna see themes here, and they're a little weird.
All right.
The heavier bands are further up north. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
It's a 5-piece. I know the bassist had left, and they had changed basses at one point. But their singer Brittany Hayes is phenomenal. And I first heard of her through this, and then going through, I watch a lot of the same artists through the years. I'll watch live concert videos and stuff, and I found it was either Ayreon or Star One, which is basically the same band, just with different themes. Ayreon is, you're going to love this, it's progressive power metal, and everything is a theme. Ayreon is about like space exploration and the soul being tied to the universe. I know you'd hate it. No. You would absolutely despise it.
The two styles of music that you put together made me almost throw up in my mouth.
No, but it gets worse.
The themes would be cool, I would think.
I'm not done.
Okay, go ahead.
Every album has at least 7 singers on it. For those who are not watching, he is shaking from laughing.
Bullshit.
She is one of many singers that have been and recur on these albums.
Okay.
Star One, on the other hand, is even funnier because Star One is individual songs, progressive power metal, which I know you hate or dislike heavily, and each song is based off of a different sci-fi movie or TV show.
All right, that's not bad.
It's not, but it can be. Like if you're not into it, you're gonna pick it apart.
Right, of course.
They have, like, I was watching the video for Star One has Revel in Time, which is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Surprisingly awesome.
That was an awesome movie.
Yeah,
two movies. I never saw the third one. I should have seen the third.
Neither did I. I never saw the third, and I kind of feel bad about it, but at the same time, I kind of want to let it die a nice death.
Yeah, but I didn't hear anything bad about the third one.
Yeah, you didn't hear anything good either.
Well, that's okay.
Do you remember the name of the third movie?
No.
Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Oh, okay. That's
so cool. It was so bad that you did not even remember the name of it. But yeah, Unleash the Archers is crazy good. You have one main singer who's singing operatically, and then a growler who's also playing guitar.
Okay, all right.
So all the backup growls are another vocalist.
Right.
But her voice is booming.
Yes, it was great. I loved it. I don't know if the rest of their music sounds like this, but this one was very cool.
Does.
Yeah.
It really does. There's actually, from the next album after this, there was a song where she does half the song a cappella.
All right.
It's like one of those old Irish songs where for all long days I take the Northwest Passage. It's one of those.
Okay.
I mean, and it's just her.
Yeah.
And she can carry an entire song by herself with no music.
That's cool. That works for me, man. I could
Hard.
deal with that.
It's like people know we're recording. I didn't tell anybody other than my wife and my son, and people are texting me now.
Why?
Middle of the day.
Why?
On a Sunday. 6:00 on a Sunday.
Oh,
you too?
Yeah, but I got my phone on the side, so I didn't notice. I just looked now. You made me look because you looked at yours.
Sorry. Couldn't stop myself. So let's go to your next one.
All right. So my next one is Shot Down by Scowl, which is a band out of Santa Cruz, California. They are a fairly new band. Their first EP was out in 2019. The singer is Kat Moss. And there's a bunch of guys behind her. We're doing women, so we're gonna stick with the women. What did you think, man?
The intro and the pre-chorus are fucking black metal.
Okay.
And then everything else is okay.
Well, when she just actually sings?
Barely okay. No, it's not. She's singing on those other parts too. It's just a very extreme vocal.
Yes.
I prefer the extreme vocal.
What?
I prefer the extreme vocals to her regular singing.
She does that mostly in the if I gotta say older stuff. This is off of the newer EP, I believe. And she's doing more of a she's singing a little more, a little cleaner.
Yeah.
Some of the older EPs have her just straight screaming. I think they're trying to maybe
get away from that.
Get a little,
Get away from that a little bit.
But maybe a little more mainstream. Maybe. You know what I mean? A little more palatable for people.
And ironically, the part that you'd think was more palatable is unpalatable to me.
Yeah, well,
I'm not going to shit all over it, but I did like intro, the vocals in the intro, and I think it's pre-chorus.
Yeah,
it was really, really, really good. Like, it shouldn't be a comparison to a male singer. Mm. But if you were to compare that to a black metal male singer, she would more than hold her own.
Yeah.
Because some of the black metal singers don't have any power. She has power behind her voice, even in that upper part of the throat where normally singing is very uncomfortable.
And it's gonna hurt. Yeah, I've done it.
Some people it doesn't.
When I first started, man, I did it that way, and I was like, at the end of the practice or at the end of the show, I was done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until I actually learned what I was doing, and then it was much more comfortable.
I was watching a singer, Will Ramos.
Okay.
He is, I've never heard a voice like him. It goes from like straight black metal to guttural, like all the stuff you hate.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're never going to see him on this list, on a list like this at all.
Right.
But his voice is so strong and varied, and then he can go from that just to speaking so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's a properly trained singer.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched a video of him getting scoped while singing.
Oh.
They put the scope in his throat, like they numbed his throat and put it down, and then they watched his vocal folds while he was singing, and they were changing shape as he was going.
Yeah, but how can that be a legit thing? Because that would fuck me up from singing. If somebody puts something in my throat.
Well, it's numbed.
Out your mouth.
No, there's no joke here. They do like it's a lidocaine spray to numb the area, and then they introduce the camera. The camera's it's not like a camera. It's a little pinhole.
Yeah,
tiny camera.
I know. I get it.
Do you know? You know the way the camera goes down your mouth?
I just like when you went like this.
Yeah.
And you went like this. I know this one.
Yeah, I bet you do. According to the last episode, so did your dad. I got myself on that one. That was good. Yeah, so they did his vocal exercises with the camera and watched the shape changes of his vocal folds, and it was amazing.
Right.
Absolutely amazing to see. And I would love to see that with an opera singer.
Mm-hmm.
Because I imagine just with the differences in the absolute shapes, the same stuff would happen.
Mm-hmm. Now, wait, his vocal cords change shape? Is that what
Your
happens
vocal,
when we talk?
there actually are not chords. They're literally flaps.
Okay.
They're folds.
Uh-huh.
So as airs push through, the folds change shape to accommodate sound.
All right.
Depending on how hard you're pushing, there's a whole bunch of muscle control involved.
Mm-hmm.
So each shape would determine what kind of sound comes out.
Okay.
There's more of a rounded, more of a triangular shape, almost a completely compressed. All these different methods are used. So with the vocal folds changing as you go, you're able to control what sound is coming out or what type of sound. Because it's not so much what's happening here. This is phonation, but the power is coming from back here. What happened?
Nothing. I gotta. Before we get to the next song, I have to do something.
Oh no!
No, I have to hear the beginning of it because I'm looking ahead and I'm going, I don't remember the next song. I'm sure I do. I listened to this 14 times, and no, I just can't hear this song in my head because I didn't know. I've listened to it in the car so many times that
you lost track of which one's which.
The name, right. So, go ahead, keep talking. I'm gonna mute myself and listen.
Honestly, Scowl is going to be one of those bands I'm probably going to check out more of because they were. If the older stuff sounds like that intro, I'm going to be very interested to see what else they have going on. I love how you have to actually speed through to check what this is. It's hilarious.
No, I got it.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next one.
What on?
This is Victim by Cobra and the Lotus off of the album Prevail 1.
Yes. I totally dug this one too.
I'm really
Even
shocked.
though I didn't remember it.
Honestly,
yes.
It's very much compressed and it feels a little more studioized.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put it better.
Yeah.
But it's a really good song.
Oh yeah. I love the voice. I love her voice. Who is this?
So you know when I make fun of bands for having stupid pirate nicknames?
Oh no.
So the singer changed her name.
Okay. Legally?
Yes.
Yeah.
Her name was, I believe it was Brittany Page.
Okay. That sounds.
And she changed it to Cobra with a K.
All right, that kills my theory because I was gonna say, all right, maybe she thought she sounded a little too porn star-y, and then she went with Cobra.
Hold on, I'm gonna double check that.
What? The Brittany Page part?
No.
You think maybe you're actually thinking of a porn star?
No, I'm definitely not. Oh, these guys are also from Canada.
Okay.
From the great land of Canada.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to hate this.
What?
So her husband, his name is Tommy Karavik.
Okay.
He's the singer for Camelot, a band you actually made fun of a few episodes back.
Okay. I remember Camelot, yes. Wasn't there a female singer for Camelot too?
They have a backup singer that's female.
Oh, okay.
Not Cobra Page. Also, Cobra Page is out of music right now.
Okay.
She was diagnosed with Lyme disease and took 8 months as a break and has not been back since.
I heard that's
and that 8 months was 2 years ago.
Ooh, so she's still not back? So that 8 months turned into 2 years?
Yeah.
That Lyme disease is a motherfucker. That Avril Lavigne had that. That's why she disappeared for a while.
That and she was replaced by a clone.
Don't be one of those people, please.
Married the guy from Nickelback, made some weird songs.
She came back. Her first album back was and no knock against religion, but it was a super Christian album, and I was like, Avril, you're killing me.
So
you're killing me.
Cobra Page's real name is Brittany Page Bullen.
Okay.
Changed it in 2012.
To Cobra.
Yeah. Cobra.
Cobra.
My name's Cobra.
Cobretti. Remember
Marion Cobretti?
Marion Cobretti.
Stupid Stallone.
I love that you knew exactly what I was talking about.
You know what I love? I love that Schwarzenegger goes the other way. All his character names are like, my name is Bob Harris.
Yeah. My name is Bob Harris. Yeah. Why do you have that accent then?
I'm from Detroit.
Right? What was his name in Kindergarten Cop was terrible.
John Kimball.
Yeah. Yeah. John
Detective John Kimball.
I'm a cop, you idiot.
I almost just typed in Schwarzenegger's stupid names.
Right? He had a terrible one in Total Recall too.
Total Recall. Oh man, I should
Not
know
Cohagen.
this.
Cohagen was the bad guy.
Hang on. There was definitely no way I was spelling his last name right.
It's literally like Dylan something or something like that. Oh, excuse me.
I love. There's a whole Reddit. Why is Arnold Schwarzenegger given such stupid Anglo names?
Yeah, seriously.
I need a list. The insane names.
Yes, come on.
So the easy ones, the ones that actually sound. Calidor from Red Sonja.
Okay, that's Ivan, whatever.
Ivan Danko from Red Heat.
Red Heat. Okay, yes.
Jack Slater from Last Action Hero.
So, well, that's that. They did that on purpose because he's supposed to be. All right, that one's not bad.
Rotmeyer from Escape Plan.
Okay, I never saw that one.
It was actually not bad. It was him and Stallone together. Trench from Expendables 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
And here we go. Dr. Alex Hess from Junior.
Hess.
John Kruger from Eraser. Ray Owens from Last Stand. My name is Ray Owens.
Ray Owens.
Conan and Terminator.
Yeah.
Mark Kaminsky / Joseph Brenner in Raw Deal.
Okay.
I never saw Raw Deal.
I think
Douglas Quaid from Total Recall.
Quaid
and Hauser.
Yeah.
John Wharton from Sabotage.
I never saw that one.
Wade Vogel from Maggie. Dutch from Predator.
Yeah.
Harry Tasker from True Lies. Howard Langston from Jingle All the Way.
Howard Langston.
I don't even think you can say Langston.
That is not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Adam Gibson from The Sixth Day. That cannot be real.
What?
His name in Collateral Damage was Gordy Brewer. I couldn't even say it out loud. John Matrix from Commando.
Gordy Brewer.
Ben Richards from The Running Man. I forgot his name was Ben. Julius Benedict and Twins. John Kimball. Oh my God, the worst one. Jericho Kane from The End of Days.
Well, that was supposed to probably be like some religious thing, like a religious tie-in.
Those are Kane is spelled differently, and Jericho is the name of a city that was destroyed. That's all you got from me.
Well, because the End of Days is obviously about the end of days.
Yes, but one of those names has nothing to do with the end.
No, but I think they just want to go biblical.
Yeah.
You know.
I could think of 9 different names that didn't have either one of those in it.
Jesus Abraham.
No, like John Sodom.
Jesus.
Bad name, fun city, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Cobra and the Lotus. Who the fuck is the Lotus?
The rest of the band, apparently.
Oh. I don't know.
It's a 4-piece.
All right.
Yeah. The rest of the dudes are dudes. Who cares?
Prevail Part 1?
Yeah, Prevail 1. It was their first album.
Oh, okay.
And they had Prevail 1 and 2, High Priestess, and I can't find the I'm sorry, no, they had High Priestess, Break and Words of the Prophets, Prevail 1 and 2, and then Evolution was their last one in 2019.
Right.
But they've been out on tour dozens of times. They've been with huge bands and then, some lesser ones.
Yeah.
Like they've been with guys like, Sonata Arctica, who you liked.
Okay.
And Black Label Society.
Yes. Black Label Society. That one's a rough one for me.
Not as bad as Zach Sabbath.
Wow. No.
It's a real thing. I thought it was a joke when somebody said it. I was like, oh, that's cute. They're making jokes. Like, no, he got a band together and he calls it Zach Sabbath and they just do Black Sabbath songs.
Yeah. Wasn't there Mac Sabbath too? Was the guys dress up like
yeah, Mac Sabbath is they dress like McDonald's characters.
McDonald's characters? Yeah.
I think Grimace plays the bass. It's kind of like every band I've been in.
There's something.
There it is.
What, do you wear purple shirts every time you play?
I fucking love purple. No. I did once wear a shirt that said Mayor this with an arrow pointing down.
Oh boy.
Which is a Family Guy reference.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's also,
it was just terrible.
Also a terrible way of saying Mayor McCheese.
Oh God. Oh, Mayor McDickcheese is terrible.
Yeah, exactly. You knew where I was going.
Unfortunately, I did. All right, let's go to the next one because this one is a biggie.
Yes. So my next one is Eyes Wide Open by Kitty. This is their newest song.
And that is absolutely what amazed me.
They went on hiatus from 2017 to 2022. Or actually, well, if you count non-music way, it would be up until like the end of last year, the beginning of this year, because I believe this came out this year. Because their bassist passed away.
Which bassist?
Hang on.
They've had a few.
Here, Trish Doan.
Okay, I was gonna say because I actually, unrelated, I had tried out for a band against one of their former bassists.
Okay, really?
And she was phenomenal.
Right.
I followed trying out after Jenna Arroyo. And she was brutal.
Disgusting.
I
mean, in a good way.
I was like, I don't even know if I should bother trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we had talked to another band. Like I met her once in the years that I've known her name. And we ended up trying out for two different bands. One of them, neither one of us ended up going with, and the other one she ended up joining full time. Yeah. And the one she ended up joining full time, I mean, it was brutal.
Yeah. So again, another band from Canada. I almost said Canada.
London, Canada.
Yeah. What did you? This song blew me away. I was not
absolutely
prepared.
Amazed.
I was not prepared for it.
I saw Kitty. I rolled my eyes. It started playing, and I shut the fuck up.
Yeah. They.
I stand corrected. I don't know what just happened with this light. It just got super fucking bright. I am killing it. There we go.
Oh, all right.
I don't know. This is real fucking. I don't know. It's glary.
You're good.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
Fucking shiny ass head. Good. That's the problem.
Yeah, could put some powder on that shit.
Yeah.
No.
It'll look like a ghost. Also, like my dick.
What? Well, is why? Because it's covered in powder. Is that what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
All right. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
I was wondering why your head would look like your penis.
Fat and tasty. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow, that was not.
Enjoy that.
Not where I thought that was going.
Yeah, I know where you thought it was going, and it's not.
Oh, God. Anyhow, so yes, so
this was a complete surprise and a positive surprise.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if they're doing a full album. I would imagine they are. But this is the first single they released, and I was looking for, when I was making this this list. I mean, besides the Distillers, I was looking for newer stuff, either stuff I hadn't heard or newer bands, because I feel like, and this is not a bad thing, but we do a lot of nostalgia. I mean, we talk a lot of the lists. We put songs on from like the 80s and stuff like that. And
I know nothing about that. My next song.
Yeah. But I didn't even realize that Kitty had released anything.
Yeah, I hadn't heard anything.
And like you said, when I hit play, I was blown away.
I was like, "Oh, this is nice."
Yeah, this is a lot different from what they've been doing, a lot heavier. The vocals are like on fire. Oh my god.
I know there was one thing that I wanted to look up. I wanted to see who recorded the song. Like
Okay.
who the producer was.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I feel it's not a judgment on them, but I feel like somebody else helped push.
You think so?
Like not change their sound, but more bring out their sound.
Yeah.
And I'm looking just for.
Yeah, I'm looking too. Here we go.
I don't know. Whoever's helping them with mixing is doing a phenomenal job, and their mix and engineer are doing great. Because this sounds way better than anything else they've done
right
over the years. I remember seeing Kitty at Ozfest in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
and it was okay. It was.
I think back then they were young, right? They were young girls back then. They were early 20s, maybe late teens,
something like that. Yeah,
right. They were young girls. They signed to a new record label, Sumerian Records.
Oh, Sumerian.
Right.
Sumerian's one of the smaller labels, like Cleopatra.
Right. Yeah.
Cleopatra's worse, but Sumerian's not known for really supporting their artists the way they should.
Right. No, I'd have to look further to find out who produced the song and all that. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, man. So this band, all female band, which is great. I have one more on my list that is all female, and that band blows me away as well. I can't wait to get to them. I want to see what you think about it.
I know exactly who it is. I have comments on that too.
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah.
So, shall we move to the next?
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking up this song to see who.
No, I couldn't find a producer credit on it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go to your next one, man.
I literally don't know what happened with my with the light in this room.
You're all right.
Completely blown out.
You're okay.
Really? I look like a ghost.
You are a ghost.
I'm not that white.
No. Neither am I.
No.
But when I look at this.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay, never mind.
What?
Okay, one of my screens is tuned for a white screen, like for white backgrounds, like Wikipedia and stuff.
Yeah.
And the other one is not. And I had half and half.
Oh, okay.
So it looks fine. I was just freaking out for no fucking reason.
All right, good.
All right, good. All right, now that I know I don't look like a fucking cave troll more than usual.
We're
good. Yeah, we can be honest. All right, so the next one is Heart with Barracuda from the album Little Queen.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. It's impossible.
You did this. It took me by surprise because I was not expecting a song like this. Yeah, but the vocals, the sound of the recording, it doesn't get more perfect than this.
So this is the first band on my side that is not from Canada. Mm. They're from Seattle, Washington.
Uh-huh.
And 6-piece band.
Oh, they 6. Okay.
I don't know what the I think it might be 2 guitars plus Nancy Wilson.
All right.
And then Ann Wilson singing, bass, and drums.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you, one of my earliest musical crushes is Ann Wilson.
Yes, I think everybody in our
age group. She's a big girl. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
It's okay. What are you laughing at?
I was gonna say something real fucked up. It's all right. That's how I want to go, being smothered.
It's okay. You could say it.
I did.
It's nothing to be ashamed about. I'm not going to kink shame you. Not in the least bit. I will not kink shame anybody. Listen, you like what you like, unless it's something illegal.
Gross or illegal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like gross is also pretty gross. Like when you hear somebody like with the holy three of nah.
What is that? Do I want to know what
piss,
that
shit,
is?
and vomit.
Oh no, we don't need
The holy three of nah.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
And then the
I
illegal
didn't know what
stuff
that
is
was.
obviously the illegal stuff.
I'm a young innocent boy. I don't know what the trilogy of nah is or whatever the fuck you said.
The first things, what do I not want on my bed or on my person?
Oh, on my bed. Gross. Yeah, how hard that would be to clean.
Yes. I work in a hospital. Yes, I do know exactly how hard it is to clean
gross.
all three of those things.
Yeah, disgusting.
Sometimes out of the same hole.
Oh, what, like a cloaca?
I was actually thinking more shit and vomit because I've seen somebody throw up shit.
I don't even want to know. You know what?
Not logs, but
even whatever, dude.
Like they're puking up a hot dog. No. No.
And there's an image that'll never get out of my head.
I actually watched a video of a guy bringing up hot dogs. Like a magician.
I sent it to you.
And then I had to share it with my wife.
That was me.
Yeah. Be proud.
Some things come up and I go, oh, this has Dave all over it.
I'm glad that's what you think of when you think of me.
There's some things I go to and I'm about to hit send to you and I go, nah. I want because some of them are tame. Some of them are just funny to me. And I'm looking and I go, it's not share worthy. Then there's a guy, like you said, like he's going, and I'm like, okay, what's coming up? You know, I like, is he gonna puke? Is he gonna? And then a fucking hot dog shoots out of his mouth, and I went, that's Dave.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yes.
Because there's a second hot dog.
Yes, I know.
Unrelated, but I used to watch.
How did we get here?
I don't know. Unrelated, there was a magician who used to swallow billiard balls.
Okay, that sounds painful.
In number order.
And then, excuse me, and then bring them up the same way? Kind
of like that. No, he'd bring them up in random order.
Yeah, well, that's easy enough. Anybody can do that once it's down there.
By called number.
Oh, shut up. There's no way that's a trick. There's no way
it's definitely a trick, but it's an awesome trick.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no way to actually do that.
I don't believe there is. But at the same time, I watched this trick over the course of the last 30 years. I've watched it 100 times and I got nothing.
I figured it out.
I got nothing.
Do you ever watch Penn and Teller's Fool Us?
Yes.
What a great show.
I fucking love magic. It's part of my tism.
Yeah.
I love sleight of hand.
Yeah. That's what, and I was going to say something. I'm going to say it. Watching what's his name? I had his name and now it's gone. Street Magic guy.
David Blaine?
David Blaine. I know. But when he did stuff at like the NFL, like teams and stuff like that, and how do you know where I'm going with this?
A trick had happened and everyone would just scatter and yell and run.
What happened to your microphone?
I don't know.
You're like,
can you hear me?
I hear you, but you're like,
oh yeah, no, that's breaking up.
Do you hear it?
I hear you breaking up too.
Uh-oh, what is that? Just a connection?
I don't know.
No.
You know what we can do? Let's take a pause.
Yes.
I will stop both recordings, check them, and then we'll continue.
Go fuck your mother, Craig.
I can't wait to send this to somebody named Craig. Okay, so that's back. Get off of that. Video is up and recording again, and we are technically back and ready to rock and roll. I just have to get back where I was.
Uh-huh.
Which I think I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, we had a little bit of a hiccup.
And we started sounding like we were underwater for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, he started talking about NFL and David Blaine and apparently people of a certain type running away when they see magic. That month just ended and he decided to start shit. Racist.
Listen, I'm not against any kind of humor. Make fun of me all you want, and the lack of melatonin in my skin and everything. I will fucking find it funny.
Yeah. You don't really have a choice. You have no melatonin in your skin.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm fucking half Sicilian.
I know, and the Moors conquered Sicily. I know the story. Against people all the time.
All right, we're not playing that part. No. Although that is a great part of a movie, we cannot.
True Romance.
Yeah,
look it up. Dennis Hopper in his finest hour.
Dennis Hopper and Christopher Walken. Yeah,
some of the finest movie work.
Okay, so Barracuda, Heart, great song.
It's phenomenal.
First crushes.
Ann Wilson was the first crush.
Yeah, you want to be smothered. I get it. You know, just to recap.
I know she's got to be pushing 70. I'm still in. What am I going to do?
That's it.
All right, let's go to the next one.
All right, so my next one is Kill the Vibe by Speed of Light.
Yes.
This is a trio of siblings out of Santa Monica, California. The vocalist is also the bass player, and it's the sister. Her name is Riley. She is 17 years old. These are all, I think the oldest is 20. The guitarist, one of the brothers, Cameron, he is the guitarist. He is 20, I believe, or 21. Tyler is the drummer, and Riley is the singer. And the bass player. I saw them. They opened for Bad Religion at Paramount last year, and I have seldom saw an opening band hold the crowd's attention, because from the first song to the last song, they were amazing. For young kids, they are amazing.
I would imagine this is because, okay, so I haven't said anything about the band yet, but this is fucking awesome.
This was live, by the way, too.
I know. I listened to the whole thing first.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait a second, this is live. I went back and listened to it again. I'm like, oh, that's great.
Yeah. It is, because I couldn't find, I don't know if they have any recorded stuff.
Oh, that would be amazing if this is just live stuff.
I think that's all they have.
If they perform this well live, I can't imagine the recordings being terrible.
I can't say enough good things about this. As soon as I saw this band that day, I said, I have to find them. Because they're that good. They're going to be a big band eventually. I have a feeling they're going to take off.
Oh, definitely.
You know? What are you doing over there?
Checking the fucking brightest screen under the sun.
Holy
That's
shit,
what that
turn
is.
it off.
You see that? You see that?
I feel like I'm fucking talking to myself. You're looking at doodling and doing all these other shit on the side.
God, I wish I was doodling.
Doodling. Diddling, you fuck.
If I was diddling myself, I'd have a much better expression on my face. Be in a much fucking better mood, too. Slightly better mood. Yeah, this band is great.
Yes.
I honestly hope either they have more and we just don't know, or they are coming up and we need more.
Yes, definitely. And
wait a second.
What's up?
What
do you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles.
Oh, okay.
We have Nosedive, Break Live, Kill the Vibe Live, Feed, and Teeth. Teeth being the most recent.
Okay. Maybe I just didn't look.
They're on their way up.
Yeah, I didn't look hard enough. I just tried to find a song by them, and the first thing I found was a live track, and I was like, "Fuck it, it's going on there." Oh, excuse me.
Easy.
Sorry.
Punk in the Park, 2022 Bad Religion. They got basically the same information you gave me.
Right.
And like 5 songs total right now.
All right, cool. I hope
and if this is one of the 5,
I
I am expecting a lot of good shit to come this way.
Yes, they are phenomenal for young kids.
The youngins.
Yeah.
You ever get a strict reminder of how fucking old you are by music?
Yeah, this is one of them, and I don't mind if the new music is this. I'm fine with it.
Fair. That's very fair.
Right? I've heard some terrible new music.
Oh, so have I.
As long as for every 10 terrible ones there's one of these, I'm good.
Yeah, this the way music really is.
Right.
It's a whole lot of mass-produced garbage and then one diamond in the rough.
Because kids nowadays are not into music at all. Dude.
I don't get it. I really don't.
I try to tell my kids about stuff and they don't. And then they show me stupid YouTube shit. Or some dumb song some guy on fucking whatever did. And I'm like, oh God. This is where we are? This is where we are?
It's gotten so much easier to make music in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
In these 20 years, things have gotten from you had to rent a studio, you had to, buy expensive equipment. Now it's literally at home with an interface and plugins. And
look at us.
Such a huge difference.
Yeah, look at what we're doing. We're doing this out in both of our houses without any soundproofing or anything like that. And with the compression, it doesn't sound like if I take my headphone off, I'm echoing in this room. But
Same.
You can't hear it. You can't hear it on the mic. It's amazing. It's amazing what you can do.
It's amazing how far things have come. The fact that you're looking at me with a blurred background.
Correct.
Because this room is a goddamn mess. More than you think a goddamn mess should be.
Yeah.
But it's a goddamn mess and I don't like it. So I blur it.
You're embarrassed. I get it.
I'm not happy.
Look, we're slowly moving up in this room. We're taking this is my kids' room, obviously. Look, there's moons and stars and shit, right?
I'm not against that as an adult.
We're slowly this is gonna be my wife's corner. I'm actually gonna move to the other side of the room. But look, we're slowly moving up here. Look, my wife's plants are behind me now. She came up here and she's setting up plants. Because my wife is she saves the plants. She when I went to Florida to visit my dad last a couple months ago, I was in Publix and she made me go to the plant section. And I literally see that plant right there. Actually, that one right there.
You drove back from Florida with that?
That one, and there was two of them. I just with that one, but that's one of them that I drove all the way the fuck back from Florida up here with that in my back seat in a cardboard box and strapped in with a seatbelt like a child.
I want to give some context to this. So my wife went out earlier to grab dinner for us because nobody felt like doing anything. So she sends me a picture of the food strapped into the passenger seat of her car with the seatbelt.
Yeah.
And my heart fluttered.
Yes.
Because it was fried chicken.
Yeah. The other day, I felt like having, I was heading home and the GPS took me through my old neighborhood. I grew up in Bayside. And one of the pizzerias in Bayside, it makes, in my opinion, one of the best Sicilian pizzas.
Okay.
So on the way home, I called. I just wanted to verify. I called Mary Jane and I called, and the kids were in the room. And I asked, listen, we're going to get pizza. And my kids are very picky with pizza. So don't ask.
I have to ask. What do you mean picky with pizza?
All right. My little guy doesn't eat the cheese on the pizza. I have to eat the cheese off of the pizza. He'll eat the crust and and the sauce. Logan, I'm wrong. My older guy is not going to. He'll eat anything. But sometimes they're not big fans of Sicilian because they don't like the thick crust. I know it's weird. And there's parts of Sicilian there, Go ahead.
I'm not saying that you need to beat your children.
Okay, thank you.
But I'm not. But you might want to start throwing things at them until they eat pizza right.
Anyway, I told them about, I want to stop by and get this pizza. And here's a long and short of it. I got the Sicilian pizza and yes, I strapped it in the front seat.
So L&B in Brooklyn?
Of course I do. I haven't gone there in so long. Can we go there one day when we start meeting up in person again?
Yes. That's not even a question. Yes.
Yes.
If you want to just make a day where you want to go get pizza, we can make a day. We can make a pizza day.
Yes. Nice.
Give a shit. So we used to, Jenny and I, when she was pregnant with Devin, actually, we used to go and get. It's not a pie. They sell tray and half tray. So we get a half tray, which is 12 slices. Sicilian style, but sauce on the top. You know,
yeah, like a grandma slice.
It's the traditional LMB square pie.
Yeah.
So we get one of those, and I would put it in the front seat with the seat heater on, and belt it in.
Yeah, you got it.
Because I'm not stupid.
Right.
The look may show you stupid, but I'm not stupid. We veered so far from this list.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go back to yours.
So the next one is Lila Czar with Anarchy from
obviously
created from Filth and Jesus Christ, I can't see the rest of the name. Created from Filth and Dust.
This is one you found.
Yes.
Like the song up until the little rah little
it's
speech in the middle.
Not perfect.
It was perfect. Cool. It was a cool song. I don't like that she broke up the word anarchy.
Yeah, well, it is it is syllabic.
No. Is it? Oh, okay.
Syllabic, yeah. It's multiple syllables.
Oh, so I thought you said Slavic.
Not Slavic. You're Slavic.
Okay, that makes it's Slavic. That's us.
Jackass.
That's us, not that. Not the song. Slavic.
So, I did not know this when I picked it.
Okay.
She was on season 2 of The Voice.
Ah, okay.
So for the people who watch, apparently she chose CeeLo Green as her coach. I was a choach.
Choach.
He does look like a little choach. He is now, because Andy Rooney is dead. Andy and Mickey Rooney are both gone. He is now the world's tallest little person.
Well, at least he's not playing a Japanese guy in some movie.
Is that Rob Schneider?
No.
Oh, that's Mickey Rooney.
Yeah.
No, because Rob Schneider's done that more than once too.
Has he? I don't remember. Breakfast at Tiffany's was on a couple of nights ago.
One of the most problematic movies
they
in
showed
cinema
that part,
history.
And I was like, you know, like I know I haven't watched that movie often, but I've always heard of it. And it was on the other night, and I watched that part, and I was
mortified.
I was shocked. Yeah. It's so racist.
It's so bad.
Crap.
So to Rob Schneider, he was in one of the most problematic movies I've ever seen.
Okay.
I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry.
I saw that once, I think.
Two New York City firefighters get married to save medical benefits.
Was that Dane Cook?
No, that was Good Luck Chuck. I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry is Adam Sandler and Kevin James.
Okay.
It is it's funny if you don't take anything seriously.
Right. Like which is tough nowadays because everybody takes everything seriously.
But even then, this is still like if you watched it, you'd be like, I can see why this was a problem.
Yeah, I get it.
Peter O'Toole's in it for legitimacy.
Listen, one of the last, I think we spoke about this before. One of the last one of those movies is Hangover, where
Tropic Thunder, Hangover.
Tropic Thunder was on the other day too. So fucking funny. I don't care what you say.
So inappropriate.
Yeah, but I'm the guy. Yeah, I'm the guy playing the guy who's playing. You know,
I'm a dude disguised. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Yeah, but I mean, those. I have not seen a movie that funny recently. Only because it's got to be so watered down now. You can't make fun of anybody's anything. But when they pull up in front of his house in Hangover,
I actually was going to text you that earlier today.
She's talking about how childish his friends are, and they pull up.
They're not bad.
Paging Dr. F.
Yeah, we're not going to repeat it.
Oh my god, dude, crying.
at 5:00 today. I was going to text you that as a way to see if you were ready to record.
Oh man.
It's great that it's not appropriate, yet it's stuck in our brains forever.
Yes. And by the way, I'm going to bring this is totally off topic because here's how my brain went. Hangover, right? That part. Then I thought of Mike Tyson, and then I thought, my God, I hope Mike Tyson knocks the crap out of whatever that Logan brother is. Can he kill? Am I the
my dream? My dream is for him to accidentally behead this guy.
Yes,
and
I don't.
Have you seen the training videos that Mike Tyson's been putting out?
Yes, they're terrifying.
The guy holding the pads.
Yes,
is running for his life.
Yes, in one of them, he knocks the pad off his hand, and I'm like, oh my god, oh, it is. I hope he knocks this kid's head clear off.
I hope I'm not the only one. Accidental decapitation would be phenomenal.
Yes. And the only reason why this kid will win is that Mike Tyson is nearly 60 years old. But I don't see it. I don't see it.
And okay, so say what you want about Mike Tyson in his personal life.
Right.
As a professional boxer, he is one of the most frightening human beings I've ever seen in a ring.
Dude.
Forget his personal life.
Like you said, just look these up. Look up those training videos.
Oh. There's a reason nobody's sparring with him.
Oh.
Here's the thing. He's already won the stare down. He hasn't even gotten into it yet. He's won. He's never looked at me. I'm terrified of him.
Right? I know. I hyperventilate watching those videos, and they're like 10, 12 seconds long. I feel I'm terrified for the man holding those pads up.
So have you, and this is going to sound fucked up. Have you been in a real fight?
No.
Like a street fight?
No.
Do you know how long the average street fight lasts?
Probably seconds.
It's usually over in the first 10 seconds, or it goes to about 30 seconds before somebody breaks something up.
Right.
A real fight. Right. I was talking about this with a friend of mine. I said, all the times that I've been in a fight, it's 10 seconds. 10, 12 seconds. And somebody either gets knocked down or knocked out or pushed down. Something happens. I can't imagine. You know, they say, would you get in the ring with Mike Tyson for $1 million?
No. Because I would be dead at the end of it. He would knock my head clear off.
The first hit, I would literally be brain damaged. He hits so hard. I think there was talk of him having of the other guy wearing headgear.
There's talk of them both wearing headgear and no headshots.
The idea of, headgear really will just restrict your vision. Right. It's not going to do much to prevent anything major.
Mm-hmm.
And getting in the ring with Mike Tyson is begging to have either your kidneys blown up or to literally get hit so hard in your head that you think wrong forever.
Yeah. Nope.
Who's the guy?
See, I've been lucky enough to
beat Spink so bad that his brain never worked right again.
Oh, I don't know. I've been lucky enough that I've been the little guy with big friends. You know, seriously.
It's not a judgment.
They've always stepped in front. When somebody would try to start with me, the bigger friend would always be like, they would always step in front and be like, no. You don't understand, do you? And I'm like, oh, all right. You know?
I don't know. Most of the time I can diffuse a situation, but there are times when that just isn't a possibility.
Right.
And it's over very quickly.
Right.
One way or the other. I've lost a lot more than I've won. So honesty being important. 10, 15, 20 seconds at most.
Right.
Even, you know, karate and sparring, most of the damage was done in the first few seconds. And then everything else is just needling away at somebody until either you get enough knockdowns or enough points, or you just knock them completely unconscious.
Yeah.
You just find a weak spot and you just wail on it.
All right, let's move on to my next song.
Oh God, I forgot we were talking about.
Come on, man.
But
this is not the freestyle episode.
Oh God, that was bad. Oh, not a good singer in sight in that group.
No, that was a rough one. That was a. I had a we did the St. Patrick thing yesterday, and I had a couple of family members come up to me and go, "What were you guys thinking?" I was like, "I don't know. We thought it was a good idea.
You thought it was a good idea. I went along with it
until we sat in front of the microphones and went, "Oh, what are we doing?"
We're so unqualified to talk about this.
All right, but all right. So my next song is Dissension. Oh,
easy.
I should have hit the fucking quiet button for that one. By Nemophilia. Nemophila? Okay. Japanese band.
Yes.
All female Japanese band.
Yes.
Japan has an interesting heavy metal scene.
It's much more open. Like we talk about the gates that heavy metal has. You know, there's a definite. Yeah. It's not even keeping. It's just these gates that have been there forever, and it seems like the people who've gone through them, nothing follows them. Like everyone's afraid to keep going.
Right.
There's a very small group of black musicians in heavy metal. There's an even smaller group of female, and there's an even smaller group of Asian.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are quite a few Japanese bands, but there aren't many big names in Japanese heavy metal.
But these female heavy metal Japanese bands, like this band, which I am going to listen a lot more to.
Yeah.
Then there's Baby Metal, which at first I thought was a fucking gimmick.
See, now the thing is, it is a gimmick, but they are musicians. There's no taking away from their abilities. But it is the Baby Metal aesthetic is what it is.
Right. Because this has parts of it as well. The whole chorus part is a Japanese, I don't even know what they call it. If you watch the video, did you watch the video for this
girl
one?
bands? It's those girl bands. No, I didn't watch the video.
Okay, there's a video for this.
Of course there is.
And it's them playing, which, God, this sounds sexist, but I was watching it and I'm like, holy crap. These girls are ripping it. You know?
Yeah.
And then there's the part where they're doing that I don't even know what it's called. I don't even know what it's called. But they're doing the dances, those, you know, the Japanese girl dances. I don't even know what the fuck it's called. God, I sound so sexist.
We usually
racist right now.
Before you go any further, it's what boy bands usually do. They do synchronized dances.
Yeah,
it's really what it is. Just a synchronized dance.
Right, but there's a certain thing that, whatever.
There's there's a huge subculture of boy bands and girl bands in Japan, and the larger part of Asia, but specifically Japan
Korean
has this,
too, right? K-pop too. Yeah,
the K-pop.
This K-pop,
Japan
J-pop,
has this thing with, especially girl bands, where they have like meticulous tryouts and meticulous practices to create perfection, and what they do is absolutely perfect for what they're doing. But it's crazy. I mean, absolutely nuts.
This song is so fucking heavy.
Oh yeah,
and I'm shocked.
This right here was the list to me. Like this made the list worthwhile.
Yeah, and this was me looking for something that I just haven't heard before. And originally I was gonna pick a Baby Metal song, and then this popped up, and I was like, "What is this?" And I hit it, and I was like, "Oh, I am putting this on there."
So I have two things to bring up when it comes to Baby Metal. If I'm not mistaken, there's another group called Baby Baby.
Is that the one with the guy that dresses up like a woman in the Japanese dresses with the long? Yes, I sent that to Mike on purpose. I sent that to Mike. I haven't sent it in a long time, but he hates me every time I send it to him.
Okay, there's also another thing that happens. There's a guy called HJ Freaks.
Okay.
He's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber. He's a bassist. I don't know what the fuck you just did.
I'm kicking my camera all over the fucking place.
So HJ Freaks is a bassist. He does his own modifications, and he plays like heavy stuff, progressive stuff,
right,
funk, but he does it in like schoolgirl outfits and fucking dresses. And it throws a lot of people off. It doesn't bother me because I don't care.
No. Yeah.
He's a phenomenal, like the first time I saw him, he was covering a Dream Theater song. And like halfway through, all of a sudden he's in a little maid dress and he's kicking up in the air. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Did not see that coming.
Oh, I gotta find that baby one. I truly enjoy it because it's the video. It's the video that gets it because it is so fucking off-putting. He's such a big man.
He's a big dude dressed like a little Japanese girl. It is
with the pigtails.
It's strange. There was another guy. I can't remember the drummer's name, but he played Metallica songs, but instead of using drumsticks, he was using dildos.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
And I think there was one song he was actually dressed up like a maid for. Yeah. It was terrible. Right. Funny, but terrible. But these guys are fucking amazing.
I'm so glad you enjoyed this.
These guys remind me of another Japanese band that I have yet to put on a list because you're going to hate them.
Why would I hate them?
Their name is Vomit Remnants. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a reason I haven't used them because I know you're going to hate them and there's no reason for me to push it out there.
Okay.
But I think for like an album of silly intros, I may use them because they have a couple of really good ones.
Hold on 1 second. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. He's got to talk shit. Kid came in the room. I shit my pants again. He's like, what? Twice in the same day? You got to wash your ass this time. No, but the caking up is feeling good. I hope this kid hears this later on.
He's not going to hear it.
But you did, motherfucker.
Yes, I did. Everything. Yeah. All right, so let's finish.
I could have made that really perverse. I stuck with I just shit my pants.
Apparently, I'm needed. I'm needed. I've been away from the family too long.
What's going on. So we got one more.
Yeah, let's go to your last one.
And this is Dorothy with Rest in Peace from the album Gifts from the Holy Ghost. I just thought this was really good.
I thought it was interesting. I liked it. I don't think it would be on a rotation for me. Although I have not heard other stuff from her. Her, I guess. A band? Is it a band? Is it a her?
It's a band with a lot of members.
Oh yeah?
It's got 4 right now, but the previous members are in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are like 10 previous members.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah. So this goes back quite a way.
Yeah.
2013 is the first debut.
Okay.
And then this was 2020. This album
is the name of the vocalist Dorothy?
Dorothy Martin. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's her band. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah.
Great sound. Little countryish, little bluesy.
Yeah. Yes.
I heard it literally just cycling through stuff, looking through other female artists that I've used before. This came up as a suggestion. I'm like, ooh, that's not bad. And I listened to it more. I'm like, I like this.
Not my cup of tea, but I liked it. I didn't dislike it. Wouldn't put it in a rotation. But you got me with most of your other bands, except for that Lilith Czar, who did like a whole
inspirational speech in the middle of her fucking song.
The revolution starts now. I'm like, oh, shut up. And I hate to say that, but it was the beginning.
That was one step before get back in the kitchen.
Yeah, I know. The little sing-songy thing where she broke up anarchy into like 3 words, and I was like, all right. And I was like, but then it caught me. I'm good. And then there was that, inspirational speech. We will not surrender. Whatever the hell she says. And I went, all right, I get it. All right.
And to finish off,
president from the fucking Independence Day.
to finish off the women in music, I want to bring up a Patrice O'Neal quote that I heard earlier today.
Just realized
which
that I
means it's going to be terrible.
Shitting on somebody at the end of the.
No, this is going to get worse. It was a video of a woman like pushing a police officer. Mm-hmm. And he like giving her this, it's not in English. He's like basically like step back and she just slaps him and like knocks his glasses kind of half off. He puts them back on and she's still going and he just open hand palms her in the face. Wow. And Patrice O'Neal looks at it, laughs and goes, "Read this palm, you silly gypsy bitch."
What the fuck?
And I lost it.
What the hell, Dave? You just brought up the G word, which you're not allowed to say anymore.
I know, and I it's derogatory, yet it was completely useful in this situation. It's not my quote; It's a Patrice O'Neal quote, and he's dead. Sue him.
He's dead.
Yeah, sue him. He had a diabetic stroke. What are they going to do? Sue him twice?
That was one of the worst moments deaths. When I was listening to O&A and they said that Patrice died, I was like, oh man.
Otto too was so bad. Good.
Yeah, Otto was a terrible one. Yeah,
because that one they found out on the air.
Carl Ruiz when he died.
That was sad.
I loved Carl.
He was very funny. It's just my complaint was after Opie was off Sirius and he was doing the thing from the bar.
Yeah,
it was too noisy. It was impossible to enjoy.
He's still doing it,
and it's impossible to enjoy that way.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't listened because I haven't listened.
He's been off. He like the other has been off the rails for quite some time in a different direction.
Yeah.
Anyway. It's ironic that you'd think you'd pick a side, and you just went, I don't really want to pick a side.
Well, I did. I listen. When he's not off the rails, Anthony is hilarious.
He very much so.
But then he goes into his thing, and I go, well, that's where I tap out. You know,
the political and racial stuff is
right.
I wouldn't say. Here's the thing: he's entitled to his opinion, no matter how stupid or terrible it is.
At first, when I thought it was a bit, it was fun.
The second I heard it, I'm like, that's coming from the heart.
Yeah. See, I didn't pick it up right away, and
it's one of those things. There it is.
Once I found out that was real, I was like, oh, come on, man, really? You're a Long Island guy. We grew up with everybody under the sun.
He didn't.
In New York, huh?
He didn't apparently.
I guess not. Which makes no sense because he was a fucking iron worker before that. I mean,
the irony is his political beliefs and his interaction with the rest of the world don't seem to line up.
Right.
Because he does get along with everyone.
Right.
Except for the comedians that he's pissed off by saying the things he said on whatever public forum he's gotten his hands on.
Right. The last I heard is that Bill Burr said something. Bill Burr doesn't. Well, Bill Burr's wife. That's why.
It's not only that. You know, Bill. As much as Bill Burr is against the idea of what we consider woke, he is enlightened on a different level than Anthony is.
Yeah.
Anthony Cumia and Bill Burr are on two separate wavelengths. So them not agreeing with each other, completely understandable. The dissolution of their friendship, it's weird, but it's not for me to say.
Well, yeah, apparently Anthony said something that pissed him off. I think he actually said something about his wife.
Which is also kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
If his wife was a comedian,
right?
It's fair game. Bonnie McFarlane, Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane.
Yeah.
Patrice O'Neal and Von DeCarlo.
Mm-hmm.
She was fair game. Always.
Yeah, but they never went after them.
No. Well, if anything, there's a reason you don't go after Patrice's wife or girlfriend.
Well, and also Voss is an idiot. I mean,
Rich Voss.
Listen, I have a particular.
He's a shining star.
He is. He's dumbness. Great. I love Rich Voss.
In dumbness, though.
But Rich Voss hit on my ex-girlfriend way back in the day when we saw him in at the Vanderbilt in Long Island.
Did he have the Jerry curl and the horse teeth?
He came off stage. He opened for Jim Brewer. And he came by the bar and he hit on my girlfriend at the time. And I'll never forget it.
just drooling and spitting as he talked. Mind you, I think Rich Voss is one of the funniest people I've ever heard.
He's very funny.
And he's a dunce.
I have a very weird tie to Opie and Anthony and I'll tell you off when we stop. I'll tell you the closest one I have. I don't know if I've told you. But,
you have.
I have.
That's
I have
how you do that on air. Twice.
Yeah. I have a very close.
My connection to One, I sat in on a couple of episodes when they were at the
cool.
XM studio.
I never did that. Yeah, I never did that.
And years later, I ran into another one of the fans at work.
Yeah,
he was a patient. And he was in a bad way.
Oh, you told me this. Yeah.
Fred is. I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah, obviously not gonna give out his full name, but right. Fred has always been a funny dude. He's on and off of Twitter because he keeps getting banned for saying stupid shit. He's very much an Anthony guy.
But I used to
like Anthony.
Bar 9.
Different political views than world, like how he interacts with the world.
Yeah,
and that to me is also a little problematic.
It all is. It all is until you get on one-on-one with them. You know.
Yeah.
Because we used to hang out at Bar 9 to watch brother Joe play, Anthony's brother.
Yep.
And I used to do shots with Anthony at the bar. And we used to argue Mets and Yankees. And, this is before all the stuff came out. Yeah. And, that's that, bro.
Before the universe went sideways.
Yeah. I'm just glad.
Something about that gorilla dying ruined everything for everyone.
What, Harambe or whatever the fuck his name is?
Nothing's been the same since Harambe died.
I would say 9/11, but okay, you could. We
got back to somewhat normal after 9/11.
Never.
Not at the airports, but
No, we never went back. That's it. It's before that and after that.
Oh, there's a definite difference between before and after 9/11, but there's something about 2016. Things got real weird after 2016.
Yeah.
Like politically.
Oh.
Economically. Everything's gone sideways. I'm not talking. I'm not talking specifically politics. I'm not talking specifically culture. Just everything's gone strange.
Right.
So shouldn't have killed a gorilla.
On
simple
that
argument.
Note, my children are waiting for me downstairs.
So we'll do this real quick. Luigi Gennaro voiceover for all of your Luigi Gennaro needs. His list of bands are everywhere
in the thousands.
I think he's trying to amass an army of musicians. For what? I don't know. But was it
John?
No. Hang on. My brain stopped working. Oh, Leo.
Okay.
With Desolate NYC. You can find him on Instagram. You can find Desolate on YouTube. Check him out. Not Bandcamp. They're, I think, on Spotify. Unworked Apparel on Instagram and on Facebook for John. His designs are awesome. I'm actually wearing a very old Unworked shirt. Cool. I mean, this thing's got to be 12, 13 years old.
Looks good.
And it's still in great shape, considering it's been hanging off my meaty tits this whole time.
Let me look at you. Let me look at the, you know what goes for
my nips?
Me? No, what? You know what goes for me on my shirts? The collar. I don't know.
It's a little loose.
All right, it happens.
Look at that. And it's loose because I've been losing weight.
Have you?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Good for you.
You know how I did it?
Throw it up?
No. That's a one-way in. Go ahead, use it. That's entrance only, baby.
How have you been?
It's a combination of medication, and I'm trying not to eat like an asshole, even though I had fried chicken for dinner.
Hey, once in a while.
I didn't have as much fried chicken as I used to.
You got to cheat every once in a while. You can't kill it all together.
Yeah, no.
I keep going.
I'm still eating like an asshole, just not as much. Who's left?
Joe.
Oh, Roxy Joe, Acyst, AECYST on YouTube and on streaming services for his new and upcoming projects, which are awesome. everything comes with a video and audio component. It's truly awesome. And it's great to see him working at this level again. Missed it for a long time, and it's good to see it back. And Michael Pacheco on the streaming services. Mike Pacheco, you want to do that one?
All of them. He's on everything. Mike Pacheco, very good friend of mine for many, many years. Like I've always said, he gave UFK our first shot. We opened for them for their record release party. Yeah, check out his new album X he's on Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, I think. All of them. Check him out. Tell him I said hi. And that's that.
And Grossi sent you.
Yeah.
Jackass. We are Hit the Stage Podcast. We are Mike and Dave Hit the Stage on YouTube, hitthestagepodcast.com. I am basher.exe on Instagram.
I am Nugs29.
And we are always around. So for now, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves.
Hail Halford.
Hail Halford. Later.